Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I should have been asleep because I gotta wake up real early in the morning. But hey, it is what it is. Got to put in that work. Sean McVay's not retiring. Aaron Donald also wants certain things and other Ram stories. For people to know, and this is from the Cardinals news, which is funny. Now that we've reached the off season, we'll check each weekend with the teams around the NFC West, which I will be doing as well, reading articles. This is, of course, from Mr. Root. This is an Arizona Cardinals site that I'm reading it from, but they keep up with what's going on in the division. I mean, why wouldn't you? The NFC West has, I believe, been the best division in football, period, the past 5, 6, maybe 3, 4 years, maybe 5 at most. The Rams won the Super Bowl, and the thing that they need to know is McVay had an idea that if the Rams won the championship, that he could retire. He doesn't want to coach forever and wants to raise a family. Working on television is likely in his future. After the Rams won the Super Bowl, everyone has learned that McVay will not be retiring, and Aaron Donald wants the Rams to run it back. Donald also has hinted at retirement from the NFL. He doesn't have anything left to prove in the league now that he has a title. He has 2 years remaining on his contract, but it's saying this, he will be back if the Rams re-sign Von Miller and OBJ, players the Rams acquired mid-season. In the Rams celebration since their Super Bowl win, one photographer, fell from a stage in an accident and sustained injuries and damages to equipment. While there have been reports of Stafford not handling things well in the moment, he and the team are stepping up to help. He and the team are covering the cost of the photographer's injuries. 7 Rams are on the Pro Football Focus Top 100. Pro Football Focus put out a list of the top 101 players for the 2021 based on overall grades. The Cardinals did not have a single player make the list. The Rams had 7. Weddle came out of retirement to help the Rams out when they had depth issues at safety. He returned to retirement, but now is going to be a coach, not in the NFL, but he is now going to be a high school coach in San Diego. Now, this is what I don't get. This is why I don't hold Pro Football Focus as the Bible of knowing everything. That's why I watch the games. When you watch the games, you notice things like players that jump off your screen. Some players that the media has raved about. You figure out if they're really legit or not. The Cardinals should have had at least 3 or 4 people on that list. Buda Baker, Isaiah Simmons. No, not Isaiah Simmons. It's the other guy. Can't think the other guy, number 25. He was the better linebacker. Kyler should have been on there, and so should have DeAndre Hopkins. So to me, that was terrible. Very terrible. But it is what it is. But my thing is this. The Rams put out all this fake stuff and everything, and it's like, look, man, we don't care. We don't care at all and everything about what happened or you guys contemplating retirement. It's like, come on. Everybody's talking about contemplating retirement because it is. Sean McVay and these guys are a bunch of drama queens. That's all they are. They're a bunch of drama queens. They're a bunch of drama queens who just always trying to spice something up in the news or trying to keep their face, trying to keep themselves more in the news by making these fake narratives. And this is what I hate about football, basketball, all sports today is nothing but narrative driven, mainly by the media. And this is to me Sean McVay trying to say, oh well, Well, basically, we, we might retire. Aaron Donald trying to make a sob story. They should have lost the game. The only reason they won is because the NFL has put too much money into this team, allegedly. This team basically they got all these guys on one team, a bunch of crybabies, and now they won. Whatever. Now, the biggest thing that people the biggest thing that people really, in my opinion, are mislooking at, or I mean, not mislooking at, but just not seeing for themselves is everyone is jumping to conclusions that Matt Stafford is a Hall of Famer, and it's like, where? Where is he a Hall of Famer at? Nowhere. So, so it is what it is. And then you got OBJ. Everyone's trying to give OBJ all this kudos or credit. And I'm like, look, OBJ played on a team where he wasn't the main target. Jefferson was the number two option. The number one option was Cooper Kupp. So of course he's gonna be open to catch passes. And then when the DBs of the Bengals are horrible and they're just giving free releases all over the field, don't get me started. Because if I bring out the film to show you the pitiful defense that these guys played, you'll be like, man, HD, you right. These guys ain't really play no defense. Exactly. And just like I was saying, with Jamaica, he was trying to tell me if they would have been jamming, they missed the jam, then the guy could have broke off and then got a touchdown. And I'm like, look, man, when you jam, you don't overextend. If you overextend, and of course the receiver gonna burn you, he's gonna just jump back, let you fall forward, and he's gonna get past you. But if you give a pop with the right, or a pop with the left, and then you ride with them, that gives you a split second to be able to cover him. I'm not saying the corners would have shut them down. You're not gonna shut down Cooper Kupp or Jefferson for too long. So that's all I'm saying. So it's like people have to understand is that the Rams are a bunch of crybabies, a bunch of over glorified, overrated people. Aaron Donald to me, great pass rusher, but as a run stopper, he's not real good. And people will be like, well, he always gets these amount of. I said, yeah, he's a pass rusher. So if I would have put Warren Sapp in this generation where you didn't have to worry about the run, Warren Sapp would have double what Donald has. I put that on everything because all these offenses do is run pass, 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 pass. They're basically 80% pass, 20% run. No, 90% pass, excuse me, and 10% run, which is horrible. That's not how you play football. You run the goddamn ball. If the Bengals would have ran the ball, they would, of course, won this game. They would have beat the Rams. Now, I'm not taking nothing from the Rams. They did their job. They took advantage of the stupidity of the Bengals, which the Bengals are stupid. Let's just admit that. They're dumb. But to tell me, oh, well, to tell me that, oh, the Rams are just that raw. They're not. They got carried the whole playoffs. The Bucks, we got our butts kicked because we don't run the ball and our defense wasn't that great. But in the game, those penalties really messed the momentum up. I felt the Brady one should have been called, and the one with the Ndamukong Suh, that shouldn't have been called. That was BS. But it is what it is. Like I said, let me know in the comment section. To me, I think all these guys are going to be back next year. I think the Rams are going to have a tougher time repeating because everyone's going to be gunning for them and everyone knows what they love to do. So, but just to answer this, can they pull Denver Broncos? Remember when the Broncos beat the Packers, then they came back and blew out the Falcons? A lot of guys left, like Elway left, and then I think the year after, I think Elway left and everything. I think, yeah, Elway left, and then the team kind of wasn't the same after that. But it is what it is, you know. But so basically, can they go out like the Broncos and everybody retires? 'Cause I think Mike Shanahan retired at the end of the season, and then Elway left. So we'll see, you know. So thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can go to the description box, hit that link, get to my Cash App, and you can donate $1, donate $1,000,000. Whatever you're willing to give, we accept. So, man, thank you guys, man, for your love, support, and we're out. Deezy.